When you're set in a natural setting, whether it's in a forest or on top of a mountain or on the seashore or the desert, you begin to become much more aware of the rhythms of life. You begin to notice the stars. You begin to notice if the moon is waxing or waning. You see the seasons unfold in a much clearer way. That connection with the cycle and rhythm of life is directly related to creating a sense of peace. The Osage Forest of Peace is intended to be a place where people of any faith or no faith can come and experience quiet and peace, begin to reconnect with themselves, with nature, with spirit, and to be renewed.
We have people who come out for meditations. Anyone can come do that. Anyone who wants to just come hike trails, join us for a meal, they're always welcome anytime. Any big groups that need a space to kind of congregate and develop ideas together, or have a space to meditate or do yoga, or whatever tradition they're coming from, can explore that here.
It's not like a resort in the woods where people are just going to get away and kick back for the weekend. It tends to attract people who are seeking to either go deeper within themselves, or deeper into their study of Scripture, or to connect more deeply with nature. Osage Forest of Peace was initially founded as Osage Monastery as a Roman Catholic facility. All of the nuns who lived here were part of the Benedictine Sisters of Perpetual Adoration. A Tulsa businessman, Bob Dunges, his wife was diagnosed with cancer and later died, and he became quite depressed to the point of being suicidal. One morning he found himself standing on the pier of a bridge downtown over the Arkansas River. He was getting ready to jump off the bridge, and then he saw a woman coming across the bridge, and he got scared. So he jumped down onto the sidewalk and left. He called the forest and asked to see Sister Pascaline, and she said, "Come out right now." And when he got here, she said, "Bob, could you say a prayer?" And he said, I can't. She said, "Then could you just read a Bible verse?" He said, "Okay." So he picked up the Bible and just opened it and started reading where his eye fell. And the verse that he started reading said, "And the river shall not swallow you." That began work with Sister Pascaline, prayer and spiritual direction that brought him to a new fullness and meaning of life. He credits the forest and the work of the sisters with saving his life. When it became clear they weren't going to be able to keep it open, he didn't want to see the property developed with houses, so he paid them for it. And he created a nonprofit called Osage Forest of Peace and gave everything to the nonprofit.
I feel like I often see people coming here with a lot of really deep spiritual questions and feeling like they've found something valuable. There's just something about the atmosphere almost that I feel really just helps people focus on, what do I really want to do with my life? What do I really find meaningful? And so you see people coming here with that question, and I just love seeing people in that place, because there's so much potential there for something to flower.